Racing, Let's Go Sprite sprung nicely the inside. Thrilling Me is last away. Big Time Moolah hops out to second to try and chase this favourite. Followed through there by Allegro Cody. Homebush Lucifer the inside. Right around the outside, Pacific Vibe. Grand Allegro trying to get around that. Thrilling Me are back at the back, and Homebush Lucifer's been shuffled too. Let's Go Sprite in front of Big Time Moolah. One beats the three. Followed home by Pacific Vibe, and Big Time Rain was fourth in a gap of about 3 lengths. Thrilling Me made up some ground. Then we had Grand Allegro in the last pair in here. Homebush Lucifer and Allegro Cody. Ready to run the second. Racing, Pedalson had a nice break. Nitro Mary's been a bit slow today. Cosmic Boss has hopped out well and closer in. Kirkham Harvey going into the first bend. Allegro Beatty trying to get around them. Nitro Mary's gone down, and badly checked was Molly O'Shea. Now Cosmic Boss has gone to the top, and it should be catch the margin ready, because it's Fallings in front of Corborn Lock, and they will not stop it here. Kirkham Harvey third. Allegro Beatty goes past that. Pedalson starts to run on. Further back in the race then to Molly O'Shea. Megs Me Mum in the fall, and Nitro Mary. Cosmic Boss comfortably in front, giving chase Corborn Lock and Allegro Beatty 5, 3 and 8. Pedalson got up for fourth just on Kirkham Harvey and Molly O'Shea, who was badly checked at that first bend. Then Megs Me Mum. The faller was Nitro Mary. She's on her feet. She's followed them around, and she'll get safely to the lure. Ready? And a Racing, Subic Bay out in the line here, all in Berlin. Jump well, Els Girl to the lead though. Angie Czar pushing through the inside. Now Subic Bay round the outside with very good strides. Followed back by Far Too Trendy. In amongst that here we've got Effective Power, Asteria, all in Berlin's gone back as they come to the corner. Subic Bay sprints around the outside of Els Girl. Subic Bay, Els Girl. Angie Czar got going again for third. Far Too Trendy fourth to go by. Is followed in there by Asteria. All in Berlin, Effective Power, One Broke Girl, never in the hunt at the back this week. The Racing, Vito Baxter's out quite nicely. Cheap Shot Matty goes to the lead, but Vito Baxter dangerously close and high percentage up between runners. Round the outside, Sedgebrook Bay burning into it now. Freedom Flyers got back with Wild Effective. Mega Jet and Downgrade King on the corner. Vito Baxter powers to the lead, will lend the money from Cheap Shot Matty second, Sedgebrook Bay to third. Freedom Flyer fourth to go by. Get back then to high percentage. Wild Effective, Downgrade King alongside Mega Jet. Set to run. Racing, Ready-Made Size out in the midfield. Thrilling Cassie drives to the lead, although alongside is Lady Zena and Charlie Bobo trying to hold up the inside. Doesn't. Scatters one or two, and Ready-Made Size gets a run through. We're going to go back to the top. Lady Zena in front. Thrilling Cassie goes to the inside. Oh, it goes down. Thrilling Cassie's fallen. Ready-Made Size gets through the inside, takes the lead from Lady Zena. Charlie Bobo the outside, getting through along the inside. Then Lonesome Nitro, bit of a danger. The others have been scattered. The 5, the 3, the 8, they're trying to run on. And poor old Thrilling Cassie out the back. Ready-Made Size runs away and scores easily from Lonesome Nitro third. Lady Zena or Charlie Bobo, and there's very little in that. Followed across by Another Habit. Back in the race then, Autumn Lights, a Power Extreme, and the fall of Thrilling Cassie. Pleased to say, she's on her feet, and she's galloping, and she's going to join them. And we're ready. And And we're racing. Allegro Less was slow to go. Kapai got out well from Allegro All Go, and right beside them there was Kayla Rose. Right around the outsider, Power Math looking dangerous. And they'd be followed. Allegro Less has got to fourth now. Back and behind them two, Kayla Rose has got back with Crystal McBell, Kapai, Lana and Brilliant Ashley on the corner. In front is Kapai, the outsider holding Allegro All Go tight. Kapai on the outside, or Allegro All Go the inside. A Power Math was third. Followed back and behind those runners then by Allegro Lash, Crystal McBell, Kayla Rose, Brilliant Ashley, and towards the back, Kapai Lana. Nearly there. Racing. Stormy Wallet a fair break. Elite Dose gets out nicely. Stormy Wallet goes up the outside, followed out there by Power Tomo, trying to get right around the outside there. A Kinetic Assassin working into the race. Homebush Slinky closer in with Allegro Runnings. Further back in the race then to Rua Rama, Allegro Senior. Stormy Wallet comfortably clear here on Elite Dose. Stormy Wallet, Elite Dose second. Third to go by was Homebush Slinky, and Kinetic Assassin was fourth. Followed in then by a Power Tomo, Allegro Runnings, Allegro Senior. Set. And racing, Cranky Pants away fairly, drives towards the lead, although going with it the inside was Big Time Red Foo, Big Fat Gypsies next through, then Brilliant Jailer round the outside here. We've got Chainbow getting back in the pack to Corborn Hint, and Tracy's well back too as they come to the corner. Big Time Red Foo got underneath Cranky Pants, out wider on the track, Corborn Butsy. Big Time Red Foo from Cranky Pants, Corborn Butsy next to go by. Would have been Brilliant Jailer, then Corborn Hint. Big Fat Gypsy was back alongside of Chainbow, and back with them when they cross Tracy. Ready to run. Racing, Hugh Jean out midfield only as a Cash Queen beaten out as well. Fastest out, Power Lachlan, Don't Muzzle Me going with that as well. Now as a Cash Queen trying to boot through on the inside. Botany wins, getting a run through too. So's Homebush Zane. Hugh Jean can't win, nor can Corborn Daniel. Back to last now. Corborn, Don't Muzzle Me with Big Time Runnings. Up they come. Ooh, very tight. Maybe out wider, Power Lachlan holding. Botany Win dived out at the inside as a Cash Queen third. Followed through by Homebush Zane, Hugh Jean, Corborn Daniel. Big Time Runnings, Don't Muzzle Me. Racing, Flying Merkle comes out running there from Corborn. Cooks goes with it. Miss Eldora between runners, Sheer Miss and Hawkesbury Fever trying to push forward around the outside as well. Absinthe Minded getting a run through the inside of Fall from Grace. Couple have been shoved out wide. Corborn, Clover and Sheer Miss check back to last. Corborn Cooks the leader down the back by two from Flying Merkle. Miss Eldora the inside. Hawkesbury Fever the outside, although getting underneath that there was Absinthe Minded. Getting around them there, Fall from Grace. Corborn Clover well back here with Sheer Miss on the corner. Flying Merkle sneaks through underneath Corborn Cooks. Miss Eldora behind them. Flying Merkle, the box one bully is in from Corborn Cooks and Miss Eldora. Fall from Grace was bold. Then we had Absinthe Minded beside that. Further back to Hawkesbury Fever, Corborn Clover, Sheer Miss. The 6 and the 5, they were badly checked at the first bend. Set. Racing, Boston Lightning slow. Brilliant Ava gets out nicely. Dream Zone into it too early too, and between them was Allegro Touch. Funky Freddy trying to work into it, followed through the inside here by Corborn Rowan. Boston Lightning's no chance, nor is Pink Shellac or Homebush Ramona round the bend and blasting clear here as Allegro Touch to score from Dream Zone. Followed across by Corborn Rowan, and Boston Lightning recovered for fourth. Then we had Funky Freddy, Brilliant Ava, Pink Shellac and Homebush Ramona. Racing Allegro classes jump well today and tries to cross them. Scooters Rose boots through the inside to try and challenge it. They'll be followed then by increasing out wide and making time between runners too. Closer in then we've got Thunderation who missed the kick. Well back on the race, Val Baxter. It's the lovely Ginger Cole. Allegro class. It's win 39 for him. It's win 7 for the night for Lisa Ahern. Wins ever so well. Increasing got to second. Followed across there by Thunderation and Scooters Rose. Just back in behind them to Val Baxter, making time. Ginger Cole back when they crossed. And it's the lovely in amongst that too.